Starliner by Maurer, one of the largest vehicles we're going to see at this fair. Let's have a look inside. This is a vehicle which has been built to customer requirements. So, the way they build it is you get what you want. Now, you want some money? Well, base price looking at just under €500,000. In this version with all these slide outs and all the other electrical stuff, €821,000. This though, as I said, is built to order, so whatever you want you'll get inside the van. See the slide outs, and there's 3 slide outs in total. There's 2 there, 1 on the other side, and in my opinion you can't tell really where they are when you're inside, which is always a good thing. Alright, there's the one on the other side. You can see where that is. Now, you may think that this looks a bit bare inside. It looks a bit like a house. It's enormous, it's big. It's going to have that effect. It will also have that effect because the floor has protection on it. So, this is how it'll look when it comes out the factory. Now, you may also think, oh, I don't like that layout. Well, if you were to buy something like that, like this, then you would get what you wanted, whatever suited your purpose. Now, let's come down to the cockpit to start off with. You've got a bed over the cockpit. Here's the driving position. And let's just sit down here for a moment. Driving position, captain's chairs. And as I sit here, for example, I've got a pretty good idea of what's going on around me. There's lots of dials and things. It's a bit like that scene in the film Airplane where he sort of sits down in front of the aircraft and he's got all of these dials and knobs and things and he doesn't know what to do with them. Anyway, they're all here in an easy to use or to see position. You've got this wonderful panoramic view outside. And on both sides there is a table behind, so you can turn the chair around to use the table as you would normally expect to find something like this. Here we've got an unusual situation to a certain extent, because behind this chair there's the table, but the passenger's got a sort of different one. I appreciate that the passenger could also use the table, but it's occasionally or rarely you get one chair at the back, and this kid's got 2 at the back and 1 at the front, so that's a bit more unusual. Now, stand here and look back. Now this is really more like an apartment than like a van. It doesn't look like a van at all, really. Think about, you saw this view I'm looking at now, you'd say, oh, it's somebody's flat. Let's so walk down. Now, what's quite amazing of this is the electronics which go with it. You've got slide outs which can all work together if necessary, or individually. You've got the electronics for the windows, air conditioning, everything. Right, this is the kitchen, as you can tell. Well, should you need workspace, no shortage of that. It's absolutely domestic setup, this. Enormous sink with a pretty heavy cover. Oops. I think you're supposed to leave things to be drying in that. I don't quite know what the point of that is, but I don't quite know the point of them things in houses either. I put my drying things in there. Okay, domestic size fridge freezer. There's your oven. You might think I wouldn't put the oven there, but as I said, now I think twice, maybe 3 times, it's what the client wants. I think most of us would probably put the oven on the side of the kitchen somewhere. But you know, it's what you want. Built to order. Coming through here, we have the sleeping area. Now this is a bit unusual in as much as there are 4 bunks in here. This is what the client requested. Don't know if this is because I've got 4 kids or what. Television there. And you've got windows on this side. And down here as well. A domestic sized shower. There's the toilet. Of course you can close the door at that end as well as at the end IMAT as well. There's the door closed there as well. And plenty of storage in here as well. Washing machine comes in handy. This is one of the problems of being on the road all the time, finding somewhere to wash your clothes.